toughest moment actually had to be in 2008. It was in February. I was at practice and my knee had kind of been bothering me a little bit, but it hadn't stopped me or slowed me down from anything. We had only been doing flat sprints. And then there was time to go over the hurdles. And I went over one hurdle and my knee hurt so bad and I just knew something was wrong. I just went to my coach. I said, something's wrong, I have to go. And I went straight, I flew back home to St. Louis to my doctor, Dr. Richard Levin. Went back to him. He does all the MRIs, x-rays, and he says, I don't see anything, but I'm telling him there's something wrong. He goes into my knee. We actually have to have knee surgery. And I remember sitting on the bed, he says, either you're going to have knee surgery or the next day you're going to try and go back to the track. And if something hurts, we've wasted a day. So you have to make the decision. And I remember at that time thinking, the hurdlers are on the track at this moment and they're practicing. And this is 2008, the Olympic year, and I wanted to try and make the Olympic team. What do? I don't have a shoe contract. You know, I'm working 3 jobs. You basically just stripped my dreams from me for 2008. And I said, let's have the surgery because we don't have time to waste. I had my surgery and we basically put into place a rushed program because we said if you want to get back on that track, we have to start physical therapy the next day, which was kind of like, let's be serious here, people. And we had a program to get me back on the track as soon as possible. Usually, you know, you rest for, a couple of weeks and then you start physical therapy because you want to ice your knee and let the swelling go down. Well, the next day I was getting physical therapy with ultrasound and stem. And then by the end of that week, I had surgery on like Tuesday. By the end of the week, we were bending my knee and forcing myself to get back. And I remember I couldn't really run, so I was on the track. I was walking 300s, trying to get back. My coach didn't quite know that part. But, in my mind, I'm thinking, if you want to get back, you have to push the envelope. And I cried every day because I'm thinking almost there's a part of you that still says it might not be possible. And, laying your head down at night, you're saying, but you know what, in the morning we have to make it possible. At nighttime, you're kind of like, it might not be possible. In the morning, you have to make it possible. And I remember getting to the point where my knee still couldn't bend all the way, but I was limping 300s. And I just stuck with my 300s and worked it in. And my first time back on the track with my coach, I ran the fastest 150 of my life at the time. And I went on to get 3rd place at our Olympic trials. From February to June, I got back and I ran 3rd, and I got 3rd by .007. They called me the 007 girl for a while because I made that team. And it was almost unreal because I'm thinking, I'm getting in the blocks. First of all, making the finals was almost like, who does this? You just had knee surgery a couple of months ago, and to get back. So I say that was the toughest time of my life, but it led to one of the best times of my life. So that just showed me that even though it can seem like it's a bad outcome, if you stay with it, you try and find that silver lining through it all, you stay focused. I can look at that and say, I can make it through anything. People can just throw things at me left and right, but I stay focused on myself, and I say that I know what I'm capable of. You don't know me. I know what I'm capable of. Me and my support system said that this is what's going to be possible, so we're going to do it. Worst day to the best day of my life.